Hello, investors. My name is Abi Salitri, and my fellow BoilerMates are Dylan, JY, Nisa, and Victor, and we have built the app BoilerMates. So our goal, why did we build BoilerMates? Well, as a Purdue student, let's be straight, it's been tough to find love. I mean, it has been. It's tough to, in a campus so big, so many people, it's so hard to find new people to interact with, right? So our goal for that was to build a platform for Purdue students to be able to meet new people, to be able to find new interactions, to be able to meet people around campus. And hopefully, with all that, you can find love. So that's our goal for BoilerMates.
Hi, I'm JY, and I'll be presenting our app features. So our main app features are profile suggestions, user search, messaging, and editing profile, as well as friending and blocking users. So the first feature, profile suggestions, allow the user to see randomly displayed users on the home screen so that the user can learn about other users and also explore new connections. The second feature, user search, allows the user to search other users that they want to interact with through the search menu. Third feature, messaging, allows the user to send messages to other friend users that they want to connect with, and also view all the current conversations that the user has had with the other users. The edit profile feature allows the user to edit their profile, such as their personal information, including profile picture, their bio, and different ways they want to be displayed to the public. And the last feature, friending and blocking users, allows the user to manage users that they want to interact with in the app.
Hi, my name is Nisa, and I will be talking about the testing that we did for our application. So first, for every class that is not server.java or client.java, we made JUnit test cases. So that includes test cases for classes such as the database, user, messages, and bios. On the screen are some examples of our database test cases. We have over 30 of them. And essentially, we tested edge cases for every single method and ensured that they all function how we want them to. We also performed manual testing to work on our network I/O functionality. So that entailed one computer running the server, and our other 4 teammates running the program as clients. And so in that, we tested being able to log in at the same time, edge cases such as 2 people sending messages at the same time, as well as all of our other methods.
I'm Dylan.
I'm Victor, and we're gonna do a demo right now. So I'm gonna switch the screen here to our actual app. So this is the login screen for BoilerMates. We have the username and password. This is the login. You can close the app or create an account. So for now, for this demo, we're gonna create an account and try navigating the app. So I'm gonna create an account. I'm gonna call myself Victor. My password, I'm not gonna tell you. And it's gonna be a public account. Okay, let's create an account. And here we can see the new profile suggestion. We see Charlie Brown right here. We can see some buttons here, and Dylan's gonna talk a little about the buttons and what they do for this random profile screen.
Okay, so here we have a regular profile. Here you can see their username. This is Charlie Brown. You can see his friends, and we can even click on here, and we can see he's friends with Bob and Squidward right now. You can see his little bio here, and you can down here see if you're friends with them or not, and that can give you a better hint of if you want to friend him. So we can see we're not friends with Charlie Brown, so we should try friending him. So let's actually click on profile, and then we can hit friend. And now we're his friend. And then we can head back to home, and we can see a new profile. And if, let's say we don't like Bob, we don't like how he looks, we don't like his bio, we can hit next and get a new profile. So here we have Cole Palmer now, and we can see he's public. So there's a difference between public and private. Since he's public, we don't have to be friends with him to message. So let's go click message now. So now we're gonna go and send him a quick message. We're gonna send, hi Cole, and then we can see how it works. So we send the message.
Exactly. So this is the message part. So we have a refresh button. So if Coparmer sends us a message, we can refresh the conversation and see. But let's do a better demo for the chats. Let's go to the search. So Dylan's gonna log into Bob right now. He's actually logged in. So I'm gonna search for Bob. This is the search screen. So we can search for whichever user we want. So here we have a list of all users that are in the app. And this is the search bar. So let's try searching for Bob, although he's right here. We can do Bob, and then he pops up. So it opens his profile, and we can see he's private. So for now, my account's public, he's private. I shouldn't be able to message him because we aren't friends. It's written right here. You're not friends with Bob. So if I try messaging him, so hey Bob, he says cannot send message because we're not friends. So I'm gonna friend Dylan, or better Bob. So go back to the search, Bob. Oh, sorry. You can actually click this little icon here and it takes you to the profile. So I'm gonna friend him. Bob's not a friend, and he has to friend me back. So he just sent friended me back. So if I go back, search for Bob, you can see you're a mutual friend. So if I message him right now, hey Bob, now it works. So let's have a conversation right now. So I sent him, hey Bob. Let's see what he types. Now he just sent the message, but it didn't refresh the screen, so we have to hit the refresh button. Then hi Victor. So how's BoilerMates looking? Let's see what he answers. I'm gonna refresh. Great. Okay. But now I don't want to have the hey Bob anymore. I want to delete the message. So we can hit the X button right here and choose the message we want to delete. And the most recent messages show up, and the oldest show on the bottom. So I want to delete hey Bob. Boom, it's deleted. So this is the messaging part. Now Dylan's gonna talk a little more about the own profile and changing your own profile for now.
Okay, so this is the own profile. So as you see right now, we have the generic no picture because we're a new user. So let's go and click picture, and we're gonna go and update our picture. So we have a little finder here. We can go and search for our picture in our files. We're uploading a Mickey Mouse picture, and see now it's nice and uploaded. We have a great quality picture right here, Mickey Mouse. Also, since this is our own profile, we can view our own block. So if we click this little button here, it says blocked. And since we have no blocked users, it comes up with no blocked users. We could also edit our bio. Right now there's no bio, so it says no bio available. So let's create a new bio. So we just create our bio, and now it should update. Now it says, hey, I love Mickey Mouse. We could also change our password in here too. And we gotta make sure we put our own normal password first that we created earlier.
I'm gonna type a wrong password for now. It says incorrect password. Now the correct one. It shows up so you can see my password. And a new password, so I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Password successfully changed.
And now we also have a privacy button. So if you decide you don't want to be public anymore and you want to limit your messages to just your friends, you can click privacy, and then you can make a choice if you want to become private or not. And it works anytime. You can go back and forth. You can change all of these whenever you want. So this is our own profile. So let's go and see our own friends. We have 2 friends. We can see we have Charlie Brown and Bob as our friends, and Bob's a mutual friend. But let's go back to chats now. Let's see if anyone has messages. Let's click on Bob. And we can see Bob sent us a very mean message. And let's say we don't like Bob anymore. We want to block him. We can go and click on his little profile, head to Bob, and we can click block. And now that he's blocked, we remove him from our friends list, and he will be removed as a friend. So if we go to chats, we shouldn't be able to see his messages. His messages are now hidden. But let's say we see Bob in real life and he says sorry and we want to unblock him. So we can head back to his profile and we can click unblock. And then now we should be able to see any previous messages we have. So let's go back to chats now, and we look, and we can see these messages again. So we can continue our conversation like nothing ever happened.
So let's say we're done with the app for the day, so we can come to our profile and log out. Then we log out, and say I don't know, maybe we stole Bob's password, and we want to try logging into Bob. So Dylan right now is logged into Bob, so I'm gonna try logging in. And it says already logged in. So no two people can log into the same account at the same time. So let's say we use the app and then it's been a couple of hours and we want to log back in. So since I have my credentials, my username and password, I don't have to create a new account. I can just log in. So let's log in again and boom, it works. It shows up a new random profile. And that's pretty much BoilerMates. So let's say we want to close the app for today, no more social media today. So we can just come to the X button. Are you sure you wanted to exit BoilerMates? And we can type yes, and then it closes the app.
And now for some frequently asked questions, or any questions that anyone could have. So one main question is, what differentiates BoilerMates from existing dating apps? So one big thing about BoilerMates for us is that it is very Purdue oriented. It's made for Purdue students, made by Purdue students. You know, like this app is made for, say for example, you know, you see someone in your class, you really want to talk to them, but you know, just don't know how to approach them yet. You go to BoilerMates, you can find their profile, can message them. That's why our app is solely based on messaging, so that you know you can get out of your shell and go and talk to people more, so that it can lead you to talking to people more in person and creating those relationships you might be wanting to have. And another thing is that the constant profile suggestions are a good way to just meet new people, and this is a great way to meet new people on your campus and around your school, so that you know, coming to a new university, it's such a big population and you might not know a lot of people, but this is just a great way to just not even look for only potential dating partners, but also just friends or anyone on campus. And now for another question, I'll hand it off to JY.
So another commonly asked question might be that how the platform handles scalability as the user base grows. So we'll be continuously having more users as people join the university and they use the BoilerMates platform. And each time a user is added, they'll be added to the user data text file. So in the text file, we'll also have the user's username, their bio, their messages, a lot of other stuff that contains their personal information. And assuming that our server will continuously be the Mac OS, which we used for our demo this time, the files can hold up to 8 exabytes of data, which is quite a lot because that's 1 million terabytes. And in other circumstances, we can also have, if the user base grows up to more than what we're expecting at the moment, which is quite a lot, we can also have better computers for our servers.
So our third question is, how did you approach designing the user interface to increase user engagement? So we know that a lot of Purdue students can feel sort of isolated when they come, especially if they didn't know people before coming to college. And so we really tried to make our application seem warm and welcoming and really inviting to new users so they can meet new people and feel like they have more of a place here at Purdue. We also included in our logo Purdue Pete, just to remind people that they have a community here at Purdue and they don't have to feel alone because they're constantly exposed to new users and can always meet new people. Also with the randomization, they're always exposed to new people on campus. They can search people, like for instance, if they have a classmate they want to get to know more but don't really have the courage to approach. And we also ensured our user interface is really easy to go through because we know students are busy. They don't want to necessarily go through a learning curve when trying to use a new app. And we just really wanted to make our app seem welcoming to users so they can really connect with people and find that they truly have a place here at Purdue.
Thank you for watching our presentation on BoilerMates, and I hope you someday can use the app.